I'm going to wait for everybody to get online because I know that there are a couple people who said they were online. So I am going to wait because it says 0 viewers, and I know you're there. But look, I'm a real person. So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes. I'm going to share the link again. Here we go. Share on the page one more time. All right, well, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna keep going, and then I'll check in and make sure that I answer everybody's questions. Let me see, can you see this? Let's see. All right, so my name is Lauren Duke, and we've been having an awesome time in our coaching sneak peek this week. And so on Thursdays, I like to share live. I like to share what is coaching and kind of the ins and outs, the stuff behind the scenes that we might not share. And I want to tell it to you from my point of view. So this week I've shared my story. I've shared more about Team Thrive, my team, which is awesome. Such a godsend and such a blessing when people come into your life and you weren't expecting it, and then you just can't imagine your life without them. And that's what Team Thrive has been for me and for so many. It's really cool to be able to wake up and see your team excited about one another, and they might not have ever met. So I love that this is what I get to do from home. This is my office that was built because of Beachbody. We renovated our house last year, and this was part of the renovation. And I look around and I see experiences and memories and things that would have happened if not for Beachbody. So I'll get into that just a little bit later, the kind of cherry on top of this business. I'm looking for people who are passionate, who want more for themselves, for others, for their families, and they see that they can use fitness and nutrition and inspiration to help others. So this company was started in 2007 by two gentlemen, Carl Daikeler and John Condon, both incredible entrepreneurs, mostly in infomercials was what Carl was specialized in. And these guys came together and they knew that the home fitness business was huge, or was about to be huge. And so they partnered with this guy, Tony Horton, and P90X was one of the first videos to be made. And you guys, P90X is a household name now. Everybody knows what that is, and everybody has a copy, even if it's gathering dust on the shelf. So you may not have completed P90X, but you know what it is, and you may have it in your home. So it's evolved over the years. So many programs that have come out, many trainers, many opportunities for people to push themselves for new goals. And then Beachbody said, hey, guys, what's going on here? Because we have these message boards, and all these people who are doing P90X and other programs are getting on these boards, and they are encouraging one another because they've done the program. They can modify this, and maybe, they flip the schedule around a little bit, or they found that they needed to change their diet during this phase, or if they wanted better results, they did this. And so these message boards became vital. And people doing the program would check in, and those people who had finished the program were offering advice, and they were busy all day long answering questions. So the company said, why don't we open this up? Because obviously word of mouth is working, and the people who have done the programs are the ones not only inspiring others, but they are coaching people. And that's where that word coach came from. People who had done the programs or who were going through the programs themselves, inspiring others. And so that's where it came, but that's how it came about. So they offered this opportunity to 40 people. And they offered this opportunity, to everyone who had completed P90X. They opened it up, and 40 people took that invitation and ran with it. They are considered founding coaches. They're the first coaches in the network. These people are amazing. They've seen it all. They've been through it all. They've seen the company evolve from 40 people to 400,000. And if you think that's a lot, think about how many people are in the United States and Canada. It's nothing. And when you think about the people who are actively working this business, it's really a small percentage. So what is coaching? It's coming together and it's partnering with an organization that is focused on nutrition and fitness. And it's using the tools that they give us, because they give us so many. They give us their own website, our own training, our own coach online office with product tool guides. So we know how to speak to people. We know the ins and outs. We know who this program would be perfect for and not so perfect for. We have support from from a coach relations office, if you will, who will help us with our business questions. We have our team, which is even more important, who have been there, and we've written our own training. And we have our own way to get started based on our experiences. And that's what I love, is coaches helping coaches. If you have a goal, if you are self-motivated, and if you are driven for more, and more can mean something completely different for each person, then coaching might be for you. But I just want to make sure, I don't want you to get in this thinking it's a get-rich-quick scheme, because it's not. It takes work. And I can honestly say that when I started, my first week I made $29. And I was so happy about my $29. And it kind of blew me away. I was like, all I did was help one person. And the second week, it was $89. The third week was $0. The fourth week was over $100. The fifth week, and this is where things really changed for me and for my husband, who was kind of a skeptic. He's like, there she goes again. What has she got herself into now? $500. And I will try not to be emotional, but it always gets me, you know? We were at a point in our lives where we were very much in debt. Life, right? We had overspent. And things happened. 2 kids in travel soccer teams, and tournaments were always away. So hotels, gas. My husband worked an hour away, and the price of gas in California was over $4 a gallon. So it was eating us alive. And the kids' school was 30 minutes away. We didn't know much about the area when we moved there. In the military, we didn't have much time. So we were drowning in debt. And what we paid, the interest rate was more. It was just like we were sinking, you know? And so to make $500 in 1 week meant both of our car payments. So my husband could latch onto that. He could understand that. And it meant so much to me, because while I thought I was helping our family with my little part-time music teacher job, I wasn't. I was earning $180 every 2 weeks for my part-time job. That was barely enough to cover his gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like all my time and effort was going into something that was really just draining me, and I didn't feel fulfilled, and I wasn't happy. And here I was singing at church, and I was involved in the kids' school, but I didn't feel like I was helping my family at all. But I love fitness, and I was at the gym every day, and I had my core group of people, and we would hang out together. We would sit on the grass afterwards, and we would laugh, and we'd talk about the errands we had to run. Those were the people I wanted to be with. They were naturally just excited. You know, they showed up for their classes. They showed up to encourage one another, and then we would laugh, and we would talk about how, oh, I just want to get rid of this, or, oh, look, your arms are really changing. That's the people I wanted to be with. Those are the people I wanted to hang out with. And so fitness is something I was going to do anyway. So it just made sense to me when I saw someone sharing on Facebook. I wanted to be a part of it. I had no idea it could help our family financially, because no one ever talked about that part. And that's really important to me, that it's not a bunch of money thrown in your face, or look at what you can do, or look at all this, but it's very real. And so I want to take time to really touch on that. It's emotional because of how it's changed our lives and how it can change people for good. So that $500 was just the starting point. That was our car payments, yes. Oh my gosh. And from there, it snowballed. My first challenge group, helping people lose 30 pounds, helping a friend, change her nutrition, and eventually led to her getting pregnant. Incredible. It's just amazing things that you can do through nutrition and fitness. And of course, I have to say that Beachbody, does not guarantee any level of success. It's based on your efforts. But when you put in the effort, you will have success. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's what this team is looking for, is people who are ready to go in, who are ready to jump in, and who believe that they are meant for more, and that they just want to help people. They want to inspire people. They want to work on themselves so they can be the best versions of themselves for those people who matter in their lives. And then they can pay it forward, and they can show people what's possible. So, okay. Our first year as a team, we were a top 10 team, which is crazy. All because of the people in our team believing and going after their dreams and goals and growing and growing and growing. So it was really cool to be a part of that energy, and it snowballed from there. When we moved here to California, where am I? I'm in Florida. When we moved here to Florida, we were able to purchase a home that wasn't even on our radar. And that was all because of Beachbody. We've been able to give to support Compassion International Kids. We are debt-free. We've paid off every single debt we've had. Of course, we still have the house, but that is the most incredible feeling, to be able to say I am debt-free and doing something I love. And I wake up every day excited about this opportunity. So just moving forward, it's allowed us to dream. It's allowed us to have freedom. It's allowed us to say, yes, let's plan a vacation together. Let's do things as a family that we're going to remember, because our daughter is ready to go to college soon. I want as much time with my family as I can, and I can have that because I stay at home. And my husband is in the military, and he will deploy and he will go places, and I can be home and I can be that constant for us, for my kids. That's important to me. Sorry. Gets me every time, and I really try not to cry, but I would rather be passionate about this than just blasé. I can work out from home. And as a coach, that's important to me. My gym is steps away. I can inspire people no matter where they are in their walk of life. I'm a mom. I'm not perfect. I have flaws, and I want people to know that. And we can work through them together as a team, and we can build each other up. Now, how do you get started? That's a question that a lot of people have. I started with a program that was going to help me with my goals. I was a runner, and I really needed more strength through my hips and my glutes. And so I started with a program called Brazil Butt Lift. And I started with Shakeology. And let me tell you, Shakeology completely changed my life. I had had a massive allergy attack with a wheatgrass shot and a strawberry smoothie. And I went to the doctor and found out I was allergic to so many foods. I had no idea. And here I am, I'm already vegan. So then to limit all of these foods, I was at a place where I needed nutrition. And doctors couldn't figure out why for years I had painful bloating. I didn't digest food well. I was very irregular. And it just was very painful. So at that point is when Shakeology was introduced to me. And I don't believe things happen. I believe things happen for a reason. Absolutely. And within that first week, my bloating was gone. My painful digestion was gone. I've never been deficient in iron, in any kind of necessity for our bodies, nothing. Any vitamins, nothing. And Shakeology has been the only change I've made. My skin is more clear. My skin is not as dry, which I had flaky, horrible skin before. My hair grows like a weed. I can't keep it cut. And when I don't bite my nails grow very quickly. And they're stronger than they've ever been. But the thing that means the most to me is that I have nutrition from the inside out. And that shows in my energy, in my hair, and my skin, and everything. And I am regular. Yeah. I mean, you can get excited about that, right? it's exciting to be regular. Ever since I started Shakeology, it's something that I can take with me to the soccer field. It's something I can pack with me on the go when we are out of town. It's something I can share with someone who's having problems. And the best part was when I shared it with my dad, who is a stubborn old man, and he needed to lose weight. And so being able to help someone who means a lot to you, like your father, do a program he can do from home, he can modify. And then he started using Shakeology, and his rosacea cleared up. That painful, itchy, red bump, inflamed, was gone. And people asked him what he was doing differently. They said he looked younger. He's almost 70, y'all. And so that is fulfilling. That just sharing something with someone who means something to you can change their life. So, gosh, I'm just a big ball baby today. How do you get started? There are various ways to get started with Beachbody, and the one that I recommend is like how I got started, with a program and Shakeology. You can start as a discount coach, you can start in a challenge group, you can start as a full-fledged coach, and you're ready to run this business. So either way, you sign up with a challenge pack, which is Shakeology, and a program and free membership, and it's 30 days of Beachbody On Demand, which is the new digitally streamed Beachbody channel with 12 of Beachbody's programs on there. There are always nutrition plans and workout calendars loaded into Beachbody On Demand. And then there are constantly new programs. Autumn Calabrese has come out with a prenatal and a postnatal workout for new moms and moms who've just delivered. Siggy came out with a free workout, a sneak peek, and there are always different things. The new program coming out, Hammer and Chisel, there are 2 sneak peeks on there so that you can get a taste of what this program is going to be about. And let me just tell you, it's going to be awesome because I've seen the results and heard just the challenge that people went through and how it changed people from the inside out. Once you do that, you can be a coach. You sign up to be a coach, and within 15 minutes, you have your coach identification number and you have access to your coach online tools. You get started immediately. You don't have to wait to sign people up like some companies say. We are not like that. We are definitely based on word of mouth and sharing, and you can begin your business from day one, the minute you sign up, because you have a personalized website that is yours, that is loaded already to go with all of the Beachbody programs and products and everything you could possibly need. I would challenge you to go look through that, because it is awesome to be able to just say, I'm ready. You know, I don't have to create this. It's already created for me. So then introduce you to our team, and we have training tools to get you started right away. A welcome email with links to training links, to how to set up your website, how to get started. You are part of our family, and you're invited to our team calls, to our little, jam sessions that we do online where we don't have makeup on and we're just moms and dads and just hanging out, and we're inspiring others and sharing ideas and things that have worked. That is fun. That is part of being a team, and that's part of being a coach. Now, how do you share? We've talked about it a little bit with the social media, and I already have a question over here. Yes, social media has been the best networking tool to get me started and to get everybody started. A lot of people like word of mouth, or excuse me, belly to belly, face to face, one-on-one. A lot of people do like that. It's just how you work. But I will say, think about how many people are in the United States and Canada. Think about your reach. If you were just a business on the corner, say you open up a new dog grooming place down the road, your area, your reach is going to be just this city and maybe a surrounding city if it's close. You have the reach of the entire country, the entire continent, really. And that's really cool. And just by sharing and just by word of mouth, you can reach a lot of people. You can specifically reach out to the people that you want to work with. And that's what I like. Think about the person that you connect with. So you're here because someone invited you. You connect with them. You're inspired by them. You want to work with them. How did you meet them? Social media. These are things we learned together. I just shared a free 5-day course with an amazing business coach, and a lot of my team members are doing that. And they were like, that was amazing. I learned so much, and it was free. And we share tips, and we share things that we've learned, and we share books that we've read. Personal development is huge because you can't pour out on other people unless you are filling yourself back up. And so we share what we're learning. We share inspiration. We celebrate one another. But like I said, we do team calls where we're coaching on a topic. So we pull someone in who's an expert on like social media, or an expert on duplication, or an expert on inviting, or an expert on organization, whatever. And we say, what has worked for you? What were your failures? What steps did you have to go to get through where you are today? And we share that stuff. And so we're constantly talking about how to reach more people, how to expand your network. And we get it. We share everything because we are only stronger together. And that's what I say. Together we are stronger, and together we thrive. And so the name of my team came from, you succeed despite and because of your circumstances. So no matter what your past has been, no matter those things that you think are ugly, dirty, you don't want to talk about, they're part of your story. For me, it was an eating disorder. I was an obese child, and then an eating disorder in high school and college and into my 20s. It's something I'll still battle with the rest of my life. But I was able to overcome it because of little colored containers and Shakeology. And so I'm able to share that. And I'm able to be a real example of what's possible if you just believe and you just invest the time. 30 minutes a day is what I do to work out. I can inspire people in 30 minutes a day and then get online and share a little bit of crazy. I can share that we have freedom financially. We have freedom with our time. And I can show people real life examples of that because I'm sitting at soccer instead of punching a clock, because I'm picking my kids up from school instead of punching a clock. And I used to punch a clock, and I used to sit in a teeny cubicle doing work for somebody else. And I don't want to ever do that again. I don't ever want to be on somebody else's time when I can be making a life that is mine. And so I want you to see what you can do that is very real and within your reach. You can do this. We're regular people. Coaching isn't a term you have to earn. It's a term you just have to believe that when you honestly care about people, and you reach out and you show them what's possible, like we've done this week in this group, you're changing their lives. You're helping them see what they can do. I taught maybe one class a week at the YMCA. That was my job, and I taught music. And here I am, one of the top coaches in the entire company with a team of thousands, which blows my mind, really. And I rarely shower or do my hair. And sharing with you what I've learned over the last 3 years. And this team is going to continue to grow and continue to gain people like you who are willing to believe that you are meant for more. So we talked about how the company started. We talked about how you get started. We talk about the training. We talk about the tools. We talk about the family. We talk about the finances. What's holding you back? Are you going to stay in the same place you've always been? Are you going to dream of taking that next step? I was there. I was a what-ifer. What if I don't succeed? What if they say no? What if I don't do well? What if? And it's paralyzing. It is really a way to hold yourself back. So I challenge you to remove that obstacle. Remove that obstacle in your brain. Even if you have to visualize it, you're physically removing a construction sign or whatever that's holding you back, a barricade. And I want you to take the first step. The first step into your new life, this new challenge, believing that you are supposed to be on this journey, that this opportunity was brought to you for a reason. I jumped, and I never jump. I jumped, and I drove to Summit, which was the convention going on. And I was blown away by the people, the stories, the transformations, the life-changing things I saw. And I've never looked back. And I believe that when you do that, you're just taking the next step forward in your journey. But if you what if yourself, and if you question, And if you say, gosh, I really wish to do that someday, well, that's great for you, but I don't think I can do that. Or I'm going to start next month, or I'm going to start in a couple months. Why? And I can say that now, of course, here I am, but why? Why would you not start right now so that you're taking steps towards where you want to be instead of staying put where you are right now? Looking back, I can't imagine being in the same position I was when I said yes. I was miserable. I was looking for something. I was looking for that thing that would bring me passion and purpose. And I know that I have purpose through Christ, but I get to share that now. Oh, that's incredible. I get to stand on a stage and I get to share with others what's possible. And I get to share with others what they can achieve. Just with a little time, a little belief. And the motto of Beachbody is decide, commit, succeed. I mean, you can commit to something, but first you have to decide to do it. Then you put your full commitment in it. You run with it and you succeed. And so that's my challenge to you, is to really examine, are you where you want to be? Or do you know you're meant for more? I knew I was meant for more. I still know I'm meant for more. I know that there's more in store. But I also know that what I'm doing now brings me passion every day, and I wake up excited to share. I wake up excited to check in with my challengers and with groups like this one we've had this week, because you guys are so amazing. And I'm excited to see my team succeed. I'm excited to pay it forward. I'm excited to be able to give. And that's a great feeling. So I hope that this share showed you just a little bit more about coaching, challenge groups, and all of that stuff are things that we teach once you are a coach. What I can't teach you is that drive and that passion. You come in with it and you run with it. And you'll be supported 100% along the way. So if you have big dreams and big goals, this is the place. If you're ready to work hard for the things you want, this is the place. And if you're ready to be in the best dang shape of your life from the inside out, this is the place. I will help you. Your coach will help you. This team will help you. Because I'm going to say it. You were made to thrive. Have a great day.